Hi there. It was an interesting week. I had some successes, I met some friends, but I also overdid a little bit and had to fight off some issues with my leg. So how did I do in the end? If you want to see, join me for this video, and as always, thanks for watching. It is Sunday and I am out quite early. It is a little bit after 2 p.m. and I'm out that early because I was going to the cemetery with my sister, because as my mother is in the hospital, the flowers on my father's resting place weren't watered as much as they should be. And I have to say, I could have done it myself as well, but I just always forgot to do that. But of course, nice empty vases attract thieves. And so one of them was stolen, and my sister planned in the meantime to order some artificial flowers that doesn't need to be watered, but now had to order a second vase as well. So yesterday everything came in, the flowers, the vases, so we decided to put it all up today. And that is what we did. Afterwards, my sister sent my mother a WhatsApp with a photo to show how the resting place is looking now. And of course that triggered my mother to call her and ask like a million questions and tell stories, as she usually does, which sometimes is fine, but sometimes can also be a little bit much. And as you can see, afterwards she decided to tag along for a little while. Let's see how long she will. I doubt that she will try to make the 7,000 steps, but she also was with me when we were in the zoo, and there we did 15,000, so yeah. Who knows. In the evening today I will meet up with 2 other friends, with a couple, to go eating again, of course, and we will go to a Mexican restaurant today. So I hope I can share some footage with you there. I'm now on my way to meet my friends Daniel and Marina, and the bus is arriving.
Hallo aus Berlin. Alles ohne Fleisch.
Da sieht man sich selber dann.
Ja, das ist sehr heiß. Oh, da kommt noch mehr.
Oh, der volle Tisch hier.
Genau. Und dann noch mit Nachos. Oh je.
Aber gut.
Na, das ist meins.
Gleich klarstellen.
Und das geht kalorientechnisch.
Ja.
Hat er kein Licht? Zur Unterstützung hat er kein Licht, oder kannst du ein Licht dran schrauben?
We had so much fun catching up and vowed to do it soon again. We talked well into the early night, until the restaurant literally had to switch off the light on us. My sister told me that her kitten is not doing well, the one that has a tumor on its tail. So something happened last night and she needed to go to the emergency veterinarian. So she is waiting on a call back. I just got the update that for now everything seems to be still open and possible to get back to normal. She is supposed to watch the cat for the next few days. So that's good news for now. Today is another one of these days where I swear I would have stayed at home, just sit in front of the TV, do nothing, and never ventured out if it wasn't for these videos. But if I really want to do my 7,000 steps per day, I have to get out. So here I am. My sister's cat seemed to be a little bit more stable again, which is a good thing. But she cannot leave the house because she constantly has to supervise the cat, making sure that she is well. For tomorrow I have another one of my in-person meetings scheduled, which is nice. And this time it will not be going to a restaurant, but it will be a little bit of walking together. Because I'm meeting with one of the few colleagues that are still at work that I can call a friend. Most of them have left over the last years, so that would be really nice to meet up with him. His name is Paul, and I guess if you have watched my review videos, his name might have popped up once or twice here and there. So I hope tomorrow I can take a little bit of footage as well, so that you can put a face to the name. As meeting up to walk likely will mean that I have some steps more tomorrow, I'm today in the process of wearing in some new shoes. And I wanted to make sure that the shoes are comfortable, because the ones I was wearing recently are still fine, but they start to getting worn out. So I want to make sure that my feet wouldn't hurt at the end of the day. Da ist er ja. Hey, I'm here with Paul, and he just told me that here is a nice cemetery that is actually the resting place of the Brothers Grimm. So let's check that out. The gravestones are brand new, basically. Here you have Jacob and Wilhelm, Jakob and Wilhelm. Those two I don't know, Rudolf and Hermann Grimm, but
it is all about family,
which is important, as we know. When I met up with Paul, I had so much to talk about that I literally forgot about shooting footage. And I went through 3 different parks, which would have been great to show you. But that will hopefully not have been the last time I meet up with Paul. So maybe next time I can remember to shoot more footage there. Looking forward to it. It's Thursday, and yesterday I met up with Paul and we did roughly 10,000 steps. So the 7,000 I planned were done and then some. But as I mentioned on the Tuesday video, my feet start to hurt, and I also had like a little bit of a muscle issue in the lower leg. So that I tried to massage away. But yesterday in the evening, really my leg was starting to hurt a lot. So not like terribly, but a constant and drawn pain that goes between the heel of a foot to the knee and back a little bit in that area, you know. So today I therefore plan to stay in and to just skip one day walking. Tomorrow I will see if everything is back to normal and I can get out and walk a little bit again. But until then I will take care of my leg and make sure that it is well rested. If not, I will at least try to walk a little bit and see if I can walk it off. I mean, yesterday it also worked quite well with walking it off, but today, as I feel the pain is still there, I don't want to push it. So listen to your body and don't overdo it if you don't have to. And this week I'm in a pretty good position with all the steps I already did. So one lazy day in between must be possible, especially if your feet tells you to be lazy for once. Hello and happy Friday. After skipping walking yesterday because I had a pain in my leg, that last night just grew a little bit stronger and went from my lower leg into my upper leg. I cannot procrastinate any longer. It's almost 7:30 in the evening and I need to check out if I can walk it off. What I thought about last night is that it is very likely something connected to my tendons, because the pain is not really like a normal pain you experience. It's more like a dull, uncomfortable feeling, and I was wondering where I have felt that before. And I knew I have felt that before, but not in my leg. And I remembered that I had that in my arm once, where I had a tendonitis. And I guess it might be a small tendonitis in my leg. It seems to getting better by the minute. So I will check out if I can actually walk it off or not. My audiobook needs are also covered. I defaulted back to my get-to guy Stephen King whenever I don't know what to listen to. So what I downloaded from Audible is Tommyknockers. So I hope that keeps me interested enough. After suspecting it to be a tendinitis, I of course read up on it to find out what might have been the root cause. And they say it is usually that you overused your muscles and your tendons, and that mostly happens when you try to break in new shoes, which might not be the perfect ones to support you, which is literally what I did the 2 days before. So I guess that's it, and I reverted back to my usual shoes. So I hope that will make it easier. And I have to say, while walking, the pain is less noticeable than usual, which is a good start already. So far so good, let's see. Quick general update. My mom's still fine. She's in the rehabilitation clinic where everything seems to go according to plan. My sister's cat is not really better, but also not worse. She is very concerned and focusing a lot of time on the little one called Honey. So again, fingers crossed that she got a few weeks more with the little cat to enjoy before she has to finally say goodbye. That's it. So that's all the news I have. Let's switch on my audiobook and concentrate on walking. Komm mal hier. Komm mal hier. Nee, will er nicht.
And of course we went out to eat again.
Das ist aber einer müde.
But I planned nicely and just ate a banana for breakfast, so I can use all my points for that meal. Which worked out pretty well, as you can see in the weighing segment.
It's Sunday, and of course this means weighing day. And this week was particularly successful because I have lost 1.5 kilogram, which is over 3 pounds. So that was quite nice. So that leads us to an overall weight loss of roughly 10 kilogram, which is another milestone. Cool. Oh, and by the way, the issue I have with my tendons also seems to be slowly going away, which is a good sign. So today it's almost gone. I hope that it will stay this way so that next week can be back to normal. I hope your week was also very successful and hope to see you next week. Till then, have a nice week.